and welcome to Nerd Goblin Art. I'm Lula. So I'm all about making some Christmas presents. So I got these stickers from Temu. They're really, really lovely. When I saw them, I just thought they are gorgeous. I mean, look at them and look how many you get. I'll link them in the description below. So these are going to go in there. So basically this is a shots glass holder, like tray. So this I am making for my son and his partner, and I thought that I'd make it really pretty. So I'm going to do one layer first with the pink and purple non-sync glitter from Intoresin, and we're going to let that cure. And then we'll add some stickers and add more a layer. We might be using these. I'm not sure yet, but I'm considering it. But we'll see how we go with the layers. So I'm going to be doing this in 3 layers. So I need some gloves. And I need some resin. I'm using Apex Resin from Just For You Online UK. I am an affiliate. There is a link in the description box below. And if you stir this up, I've already stirred it up actually. So I've already made sure it's lovely and mixed. This is number 9. Apologies for my Zoom, I just couldn't seem to get it to work. This is one of my favourites, and this stuff goes a long way. It is a really, it was good. I think it's good value for money. You know, you order it from Intoresin and it's great. And there is a in my description box there is a discount code for Intoresin, and all the way through to the end of the year it's a 25% off discount instead of 20. So, you know, treat yourself, treat me. So I'm adding both glitters. The reason for the colours is the colours in the butterflies that I've chosen. There's quite a bit of purple and pink in there, so I just wanted to use those. And I'm not doing a massive amount, not really, because I want to make sure that you can see the pretty butterflies. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And by the way, I have not used a debubbler. This is just from hand stirring nice and slowly in one direction. And this stuff really debubbles beautifully. Yes, you're going to have bubbles. There's only a couple in there, but I'll be spraying the tray now with some isopropyl alcohol and giving it a nice spray there. And then we'll pour it in, and I will add some more isopropyl alcohol and use my heat gun. I'm also going to be using my silicone tool to go all around the edges. So as I said, I'm doing a layer first. We're going to let this cure, and then the stickers will go on. And I have never used this mould before. And again, I think this is another mould that I got from Temu. I will check my order history, and I will make sure that it is linked in the description box below for you if you're interested in getting one. My oldest son moved out in June this year, I believe, with his partner, their first place together. It's a strange one this year because it's the first time that I'm going to have a child not with us on Christmas night. But I thought this would be a cool present for them. Well, one of their presents. They get a few things, but they do like their entertaining. They do like entertaining, you know, and having their drinkies as youngsters do, young adults do. So I've gone around the edges and I've used my heat gun. And because I got the extra resin, because I wasn't sure how much this would take, I poured some black into this resin on a different pour. And I'm going to add white to the resin that I already have. I had this waiting on the side. Because I knew I wouldn't be I didn't actually know how much resin I needed for the first pour, because as I say, we're going to do like 3 layers of epoxy resin. So I'm going to add this to, and you know I like to do an extra, so we've got an extra. This is a snowman wearing a bobbly hat, so I decided to do a black bobbly hat. Don't know why, just me, I guess. So I've added it's like a pearl white mica powder. Just make sure you mix it in nicely with the mica powders. You don't want any loose powdery bits, because it can, you know, be a reason for bubbles. And this little snowman mould I've never poured before either. It's a lovely squishy mould, and again from Temu. We're having a Temu day apparently. So I'm just giving it a squelch of my isopropyl alcohol, and that is going in there. And I don't fill it all the way to the top here, because I do move it out of my way onto my other table so that I can have space for doing the rest of the tray. And I also made sure, I'm not sure I filmed it, I might have, I may not have, I'm giving it a squeeze. I also made sure to go around all the edging with my isn't it wobbly, with my silicone tool, just to encourage any bubbles to come up. It's always a good idea to give, yes, I did film it, there you go. So I gave it a nice little squeeze around as well. I'm entertained by how wibbly and wobbly that mould is. So there we go. And I do babysit this tray for maybe 10 or 20 minutes. Well, I check on it before I actually put the cover over it, because I didn't want any bits of hair or, you know, bits falling in there. So there we go. When this is cured, we'll do the stickers. Ta-da! So I've already made up some more resin. Again, I'm still using the Apex resin from Just For You Online UK. And and it's the same glitter as in the first pour. So the pink and the purple from Intoresin. It's the non-sync stuff, so it's lovely fine light glitter. And it really is very, very pretty. It just makes me happy. So going around the edges with my silicone tool. Now this is the second layer of resin, and there's going to be one more after this, but this is the pour that we're going to be adding the stickers into. Now there's no need for me to take the backings off these stickers, because obviously we're looking at the back of the tray and we want the stickers outwards, so they're the correct way up. Yeah, I can never word myself correctly on this one. So we're going to place all of these where I want them and pop them down, and I am spraying them with isopropyl alcohol before they go in, just to help with any potential bubbles. So I'm going to play you some music whilst I'm doing this.
Riding on the fence, just strutting his stuff. Feathers all fluffed up, ain't that enough? The garden's his kingdom, no need to rush. Hopping along with a smile and a hush. Sunshine splashes, painting all the greens. Robins red-breasted like royal queens, humming little tunes in a silent spin. Guardian of the petals unfolding within. Hey the robin, hop along, sing a happy breezy song. Feathers swirling, rustling right, bringing in the morning light. Dancing on the wire above the blooms, garden stage and nature's living room. storms, chirping tales from dawn till dusk. In the air, sweet stories we trust. Butterflies join in on your parade, colors on display like fine brocade. Every leap's a tale of joy retold, every hop a story yet to unfold. Hey there, Robin, hop along, sing a happy breezy song. Feathers swirling, rustling light, bringing in the morning light. Hey there, Robin, hop along, sing a happy breezy song. Feathers twirling, rustling.
I really do love these stickers. They're so pretty. I got another set as well that are more green and yellow and stuff. So I'm going to be using those now over the next couple of weeks. So I'm just, like I said, making sure that they're covered with the resin. And I do end up fiddling a little bit with this moon-shaped flowers. Well, it's a moon that's covered in flowers, I think. But I thought that it would be better angled more around to the bottom right. But I just couldn't seem. I didn't want to go. I was worried about bringing in way too many bubbles, and I decided that I just try and be gentle and move it, but I could only move it slightly, so it doesn't matter. I think it was just me trying to, overthinking it. I could have got tweezers out, but like I said, I didn't want to end up into, bringing in too many bubbles. So this is having another spray, and we need the next cure. So this is all cured now, and looking very, very pretty, looking very, very glittery and sparkly. My resin's already mixed up, and I'm putting in Honeycomb from Create and Bloom. It really is a lovely pigment paste. Ooh, look at that. I opened it just a few moments ago, taking the foil off, and I'm just going to give it a little stir. I'm not sure if that's the thing that you do, so I've done it anyway. You don't need a great deal of the pigment paste. This stuff goes a very, very long way. I've been playing with the pigment pastes, and I used the green and the pink one in a previous video when I did the alligators and the waffly pig. So yeah, and this is the first time using this honeycomb, and it really is gorgeous, isn't it? I mean, I know, it says on the jar that it's honeycomb, but as I was mixing it, I was like, it looks like the inside of a Cadbury's Crunchie. And I really, really want a Cadbury's Crunchie bar. So I'm just making sure it's all stirred in, and making sure I'm going round the edges as well. Now what I'm doing is when I'm lifting up the lollipop stick, I'm checking to see the opacity, and I wanted a little bit more, and I mean the tiniest amount on the end of my stirring stick. Reason being, I want it to be opaque. I haven't used my debubbler again, and I'm quite happy. I'm really happy with the use of this resin. It really degasses nicely. So that's Diamond Frost. I got that from Amazon. I've used it quite a few times now, but I have got it linked in the description box if you would like to give it a try. It's not like diamond dust or anything like that. I've still haven't found one that looks like the stuff that I see other people using. But this diamond dust is really lovely, and it's nice and light as well. It doesn't tend to sink. So if you're looking for an alternative to the Intoresin, I think that's okay. You know, there's a lot of different colours in there. So just popping the top back on because I'm really, really good at knocking things over. So, because it's cured, I'm spraying on some isopropyl alcohol and on it goes. Doesn't that look lovely? Such a lovely, lovely colour. And we're going to go round the edges with a silicone tool. This is just to encourage any bubbles up, and obviously you know it's like making sure that the resin has gone all the way around the edges as well. There we go, and another spray of isopropyl alcohol. Have you noticed something? I have moved my camera arm up so that I'm not smacking you guys in the face with my heat gun. I hope it's an okay positioning anyway. Let me know if it's not the best. And I have some leftover resin. I got these reindeers, this reindeer mould, I should say, from Amazon. It came in a set of 4. I knew I didn't have enough resin for the full 4, so I thought it'd be perfect for popping into these 2. I've never used it before. It's another new one for me. Just like that tray up there. So just encouraging the resin to move into the antlers. It was a little bit slow going in, so if you do have this mould and not used it yet, or if you are going to get this mould, just be wary of that, because you could easily pour it and it could easily overflow before it's even reached the antlers. I didn't have quite enough resin left over in this cup for the whole of this second reindeer, so well off camera I didn't see the point in mixing it mixing up like half a fluid ounce and recording it, so I just do that off camera. But you can see how close it was to actually filling. So next, the demold. So these are cured. They're a little bit warm at the moment. And do you know what? I nearly forgot that we did this snowman in the first pour. And there he is. He's really cute. I wasn't entirely sure what he looked like. I ordered him such a long time ago, and he's been sitting, in my Christmas my Christmas bag. I've seen other people doing this snowman, but I'm not sure if it was a mistake on my part of ordering or if it was a Temu mistake. But I've seen him on with another snowman on a stand, because he's there with his mittens, and the idea is it looks like they're warming their hands on what would be like a candle, fire for them, and I've only got this one. I've looked, so I'm not entirely sure. It might have been a mistake on my part when ordering it, because maybe you have to order it separately for the bits you know, for the other snowman and the base with the tea light space. I have no idea. So it is what it is. So I'm using Posca pens to colour him. Oh, there's no words. So I'm using a Posca pen to colour him in. And I was having quite a few issues getting into some small parts. So I squelched my pen onto the cardboard and used a micro brush to get to the problem tiny little areas. And then I've just sprayed some isopropyl alcohol onto my desk to clean up. There we go. I wasn't overly I don't know if, yeah, I went to put the pen into the eye and it spludged. So I decided to put it aside, and I'll do more of that later and you'll see the end results. So out come the reindeers, and I'm actually really impressed with this mould. I've not really properly looked at it. You know, I ordered it some time ago, ready for the Christmas period. Aren't they pretty? I'm really, you know, they remind me of like Baby Sham. That was Baby Sham. That's a blast from the past as a child. And this stuff, when I show you, it's just a glitter glue, and it's from Hobbycraft here in the UK. And it came in a set of 3, a gold, silver and red. I've used it for many projects actually, and it's really lasted and gone a long way. And yeah, it's marketed for like children's craft, but I keep it in my drawer, and I use it for many mixed media projects. And I just thought that I didn't want to do too much to these reindeer, because I just think they are so pretty. You don't need to do a great deal to them, not really. So I didn't want to go overboard with them. I didn't want them like looking tacky or gaudy. So this just added that little extra something to them, you know. And as I'm doing this or watching this, I was thinking, you know, wouldn't these look awesome with with a lovely pink and silver, or even a blue and silver. So I'll revisit these again. Definitely. Well, I need to make some more anyway, not only for my own tree, but for the shop. So I pop them in the shop, and might even pop a couple on the website, although I think it's a bit late now to be putting them on the website. But yeah, it takes a little while for this stuff to dry as well. So once I'm done with it, and I only just realised it wasn't a forethought. It occurred to me after I'd done the antlers, just to put a titchy little bit on their hooves as well. I think it was a nice little touch, that. So I'll move these over to my other table for them to dry, because you mark my words, I will, if I was to leave them there, I wish this camera would pick up the glitter in that honeycomb. Knowing me, I would end up smushing it, touching it, putting my finger through where I've just worked hard to put it. And so I didn't actually film this one because I hadn't realised I'd stopped filming. No, I had realised I'd stopped filming, because I said I had. There was no point in me filming mixing up half a fluid ounce. I actually mixed up like 1 fluid ounce because I wasn't entirely sure how much the other reindeer would take. There we go. This is what happens when you film on different days. Yeah, so this mould is lovely actually. It is from Mr. Resin, Thanks to Sally at All Aboard Resin Creations, who let us know about this company. I got this lovely Santa key. Isn't that pretty? And in an angel where you can put chocolate in the belly. I've not done that one yet, but I will do it with you guys. So, on to the shots tray. I'm really, really pleased with that colour. You know, sometimes it's not easy to decide on like a background colour when you've got like, you know, the sort of different colours that are within these butterflies. But I'm really glad I chose this one. So ready? Ta-da! Ooh. I like it. I really, really like it. And I apologise for doing this to you guys. I was just noticing, you probably saw right on the tip there, just little tiny balls. Not even balls. But a tiny little bit of overage, that's all. Maybe, you know, it was basically drips. But look. I'm so impressed with how that worked. When I was putting those larger butterflies on, I really wasn't sure how well they would look. I even like the little ones there. Upside down. Is it upside down? I think it's upside down. I think it's upside down that way and the right way up the other way. Even though they're butterflies, they could be fluttering. But I'm so pleased with it. I wish this camera... I think that the glamour shots will pick it up. I wish the camera would pick up the depth. That is a lot of depth. So obviously it was 3 layers that I did on this. Yeah. And, you know, because we put glitter in there as well. And then the backing colour. It is so pretty. I really like it. I think that my son and his partner are gonna really love it. I'll paint that one up a bit more and you'll see it in the glamour shots. Thank you for watching. Love you. Stay weird.
In a room full of colors and swirls, Nerd Goblin art draws a magic world, with foxes that prance and badgers that dance, a whirlwind of dreams with a single glance. Gerald the alligator grins so wide, in enchanted waters he loves to hide. Dragons breathe wonder with flames so bright, each creature born from a magic night. Nerd Goblin paints life in every brush, animals frolic in a vibrant rush. From canvases to tales they leap, in a realm where fantasy meets deep. The studio's alive with swirling paint, creatures so pure they need